everyone. It's fantastic to see such a good crowd here because the whole thing was pretty short notice. Last week we only got a phone call from Tony at Coolaman that Wednesday and to organise something for Tuesday the 17th, and there was a lot of rushing around, and we were very relieved because we were starting to get damn worried. We sort of been waiting for a long time for this good news. So thanks very much for coming, and at the end the girls have got a bit of luncheon on, but I'll hand over to Steph there, and she can say a job.
Thanks, Barry. I'd like to acknowledge your worship, Mayor David McCann. It's lovely to be with you in the Coolaman Shire again today. I've spent some time this morning with the community in Mara, and then we went on to Coolaman to do some announcements there and catch up on a few projects. And now here I am in Ganmain, and what a wonderful crowd we have here, and really thank you so much for coming out. You're an absolutely beautiful community. I've always felt so welcome to you right from the get-go, and seeing the hall in this, or the club in this state, rather than sort of set up for a dead ball, makes it look a little bit different, but I always love coming back here and just feeling so welcomed. So today I'm here with Peter, who will make some comments a little bit later on, to make a very special announcement for the club, and I think more broadly for the community. So we in New South Wales have a state government program called the Stronger Country Communities Fund, and we are now through 5 rounds of this particular fund over the last 5 years. And for the Cootamundra electorate, it's been an absolute game changer for all of our councils, and in more recent times for community groups, because it funds projects that you would otherwise have to spend many, many years fundraising for, or in the case of councils, they would have to fall back on their own resources, which inevitably means that, you know, there are priorities that have to be made, and some things miss out on funding, some things go ahead, and some things require borrowings and impacts on ratepayers. So the Stronger Country Communities Fund has been absolutely fantastic for communities large and small right across the electorate, regional New South Wales more broadly, but in the Cootamundra electorate with 164 towns and villages, and there's a lot of things that are requiring upkeep, and many communities that have very, very worthy projects that would otherwise struggle to get funded. So I'm here today to make a really special announcement under round 5. This particular fund was oversubscribed right across the board, so many, many worthy projects, and it takes the best of applications to really be successful at the end of the day. To that end, before I formally hand over the cheque today, I'd like to acknowledge the role of Coolaman Shire Council yet again. Over the past 5 years that I've had the great honour and privilege of being the local member, we have worked so closely together, firstly under the leadership of John Seymour, and Dave McCann has well and truly stepped in and stepped up, and we continue to work together and really push forward into those projects that we know mean so much to this community and to the region more broadly. So Dave, thank you so much for your leadership, and for all of the councillors here today and beyond, thank you for your vision for this shire. It is one of the strongest in New South Wales, and it's wonderful to see all of these projects continuing to happen because of the vision of council, and of course the dedication of staff who turn up each and every day to get the job done. And so on that basis, here we are in Ganmain, and I will pull out a wonderful big cheque because it's for here, right at the sports club, and we are here today to present a cheque for a bowling green here at the sports club for a grant of $350,000. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate the club. This is a fantastic achievement, and also to thank Council once again for stepping up to assist the community in this way. At the end of the day, I know that a lot of volunteer hours go into communities just like this one, and from my perspective as the local member, it makes it very, very easy to back small communities like Ganmain, because you are just the salt of the earth, wonderful people who give hour after hour to make sure that our communities continue to stay strong for generations to come. So congratulations, I can't wait to see how this all comes to life. It also probably means Peter, you can stop badgering me, right? Yeah, so there's been a fair bit of that, but in the nicest possible way. Congratulations, and I look forward to the club going on to bigger and better things in the future. Mayor, I shall hand over to you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. It's great to see so many faces. It really is my pleasure to welcome Steph, our local member, to Ganmain here today and into the Coolman Shire. We pretty well know from the television reports where Steph's been all year. Wherever there's a disaster or something going wrong in the state, Steph seems to be there and on hand to help. So it's great to have her back in her electorate and here in the Shire today with us for what is really good news. Steph mentioned the Stronger Countries Community Fund. It's round 5, as she said. We've had something over $12 million from the 5 rounds of funding that have come through over the last few years, and every cent of that's been spent in the Shire, in every location in the Shire, for something that the community has indicated it needs. Football clubs have done pretty well, not that Ganmain needs it, Barry, but they do all right. But things like a hall at Mattock, so we're going to be building a hall over there shortly. It starts at the end of the month. So to be able to secure this funding for the bowling green here at Ganmain is a fantastic thing, and I can assure you that when we sat down around the council table to discuss the projects that could be funded, everyone in Ganmain was at the front of our mind in regards to this project. I know the amalgamation of the bowling club and the sports club was difficult in some areas. I went through a similar experience in Coolman a few years ago when the bowling club folded up over there, but I can see that with this bowling green being constructed, the club here is going to go from strength to strength, and it will remain the heart of the community, which we want to see it happen. So thank you very much, but Steph, to you, thank you for your support over the last few years. I don't think I need to say good luck in March, but good luck in March, and we look forward to many more years of working with you. Thank you very much.
Who wants a beer?
Are you going to do that now? Okay. Right. Right, I think I've got something else to do. I thought my job was done, but it's not quite. There is a second successful grant application for the club that I'm here for today, and this funding is actually going directly to the club itself. And it's under another program called Community Building Partnerships Program. This is a fund that's been around for many, many, many years, and up until 2 years ago, the total pool was $300,000 for the whole electorate, and each and every year we get over $1 million worth of applications for projects. So it's always heavily oversubscribed, and all very worthy projects. So a couple of years ago it was increased to $400,000, which is awesome because it allows us to fund a few more things, but still there's a lot to get done. And so I'm here today to present another cheque directly to the club, as I said, for another project, and this time this is around the ladies' amenities. So all ladies here, this is a fabulous, fabulous announcement, and it's just shy of $19,000. So congratulations to the club. Here's a second cheque directly for you, and I look forward to seeing better amenities in the future. Great. Oh, so Jeannie, did you want a photo or? Yes, please. Okay. Great, thank you. Lovely. Right, very good. That's all I have. There's no more stashed away yet, anyway.
Thanks, Steph. First of all, I would like to say thank you to the Coolman Shire Council and to Steph Cook for the ongoing support of our local sports club here in Ganmain. It gives me great pleasure to accept this cheque on behalf of the Ganmain Sports Club and Committee. We are incredibly grateful to be able to start this project and bring a high-quality green to the Ganmain community, enabling locals and visitors to play on a state-of-the-art bowling surface. I would also like to mention I'm very appreciative of the support Steph and the Coolman Shire has shown during the process of trying to get this grant approved. Without your support, we wouldn't be here today to accept the money, so a heartfelt thank you. I'd also like to thank the members and the locals that have supported the club in any small way. We appreciate it greatly. And I'd also like to thank the ladies for preparing the supper today as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter. Lovely. From us, Barry, anyway.
Righto, so that concludes the afternoon there for the presentation. I will have one small presentation. I've got something to Steph, and she won't have a clue what it is, but back in about another month and a half, we will have the senior citizen dinner here.
Yes.
And you owe us something from that 2
I
years
do,
ago.
I do.
You did all the serving out there, so if you're not sitting in Sydney's office or something like that,
Thank
just a
you.
reminder
that we're back on.
And we'll send an email later on too.
That sounds terrific. Love to be here.
Righto, the ladies will bring out some afternoon lunch this afternoon, and as I said, that concludes it. It's fantastic. We've been waiting a long time, and I think we sort of started about 5 odd years ago, I think, trying to get it and all that. So we will see what we can do, and we'll get it going as quick as we can. We've teed up the people with the greens and all that, and hopefully we can start before the end of February or early March and really get into it. So thanks again for coming, and we'll see you in the near future.